Hello guys, and welcome to Astrology Coaching by Anatoly in YouTube and Facebook. Today we are going to discuss Saturn retrograde in 2022. Of course, Saturn will be in Aquarius from 29th of April 2022 till the mid of July 2022, around 15th of July. Till then it will be in Aquarius, and Saturn loves to be in Aquarius. This is its multi-con sign. Just to mention that this is Vedic astrology and it is different from Western astrology. So if you don't know anything about Vedic astrology, first you have to check what is Vedic astrology and then to proceed with this video, because the whole channel, Astrology Coaching by Anatoly, is based on Vedic astrology. So Saturn loves to be in Aquarius because Aquarius is the multi-con sign. This is Saturn's root sign, and it feels very happy there. So Saturn basically is work, responsibility, delay, construction, structure, longevity, organizations. Saturn is delays, Saturn is pain, Saturn is human qualities, wisdom that comes from experience, the real life experience. And Aquarius is the new ideas, new technology, science, new communication, out of the box, change of society, humanitarian sign. It's really very different, very out of the box sign. But Saturn here has, for example, Saturn rules Capricorn and Aquarius, but in Capricorn, Saturn is more dark, it's more slow. There is some pessimism, more pessimistic. In Aquarius, Saturn, there is a little bit more optimism, because the new life is coming, the new society is coming, the new changes. And when Saturn is in Aquarius, you will see in the sector, in the house where is your Aquarius, that there will be new ideas, new opportunities, new life, new construction, new type of formation of a new opportunities, of a new life. So basically, Saturn in Aquarius, I think it's a good, it will be a good period, because a new society will be created. Of course, Saturn will be in Aquarius in this year just for a few months. And in 2023, it will go for the next 2 years, 2023, 2024, and maybe a little bit from 2025. However, Saturn will become retrograde from 4th of June and till 22nd of October. And it will be in Aquarius retrograde till the middle of July, around 15th. In this period it will be retrograde in Aquarius, then it will go back retrograde in Capricorn till 22nd of October. So when a planet goes retrograde, this means that that the direction is not out, it is inwards. So you have to pay attention to your plans. You have to see what you need to change in order to fulfill your dreams when Saturn goes again in Aquarius. Because while Saturn is in Aquarius, you get a new ideas, a new type of opportunities, and in order to fulfill them, you should look inside. When Saturn goes backwards, retrograde, you should check, plan, and reassess and redo and fix in order to fulfill your dreams and the new opportunities in 2023 and 2024. So now I'm going to speak about all the ascendants and all moon signs, the fields that you need to check, you need to reassess, the fields that you need to redo or to make plan how to act in order to fulfill your dreams when Saturn goes in Aquarius finally in 2023. Okay, so for Aries Ascendant and Aries Moon, Saturn will be retrograde mainly in your 10th house. So it will be 11th house in Aquarius, then will pass in the 10th house. So you should pay attention, you should reassess, reconstruct your 10th house. I mean your career. You should see what kind of things you can change in your career, whether you need promotion, whether you need to change your job. And through this you will be able, if you fix this field, the sector of your career, then you'll be able to earn more money and to fulfill your dreams when Saturn goes in Aquarius in 2023. For Taurus Ascendant and Moon, Saturn will be retrograde mainly in your 9th house. So in order to have success in your career, you have to pay attention to your belief system, to your education. You need to pay attention to the way you to maybe traveling, maybe pay attention to your father and your relation with your father. For Gemini Ascendant and Moon, in order to fulfill your dreams when Saturn goes in Aquarius, you need to check the 8th house, where is the Capricorn. Saturn will be retrograde in the 8th house, transformation, changes, death and rebirth. So in order to fulfill your new life, to start your new life, you need to change, you need to transform. For example, I have Ascendant Gemini, and I will need to change, to transform this year, especially when Saturn is retrograde, in order to make a big change, to transform my life, something to die in order to give birth to something new. This is the logic. For all Cancer Ascendant and Moon signs, Saturn will be retrograde mainly in your 7th house. So, of course, at the beginning it will be retrograde in Aquarius for a while, then it will go back to Capricorn. And Capricorn is in your 7th house, the house of spouse, marriage, business, partnership. So you need to reassess, you need to fix this house. If there are problems, you need to fix them. If you need some kind of business partnership, you need to plan the business partnership in order, when it goes direct, to start doing it in order to fulfill your dreams and make your dreams happen, right? For Leo Ascendant, Saturn will be retrograde mainly in your 6th house. So you have to pay attention to your health, your daily routine, your work, daily work, and the way you live your life. In order to find love or fulfill your dreams related to love and marriage, you need to pay attention to the way you live your life. Maybe you should create a new routine, maybe you should start a new diet. You should prepare, reassess this field. For all Virgo Ascendant and Moon sign, Saturn will be retrograde in your 5th house, mainly. So this means that you have to pay attention to love, romance, children. If you have children, there can be some issues. You need to pay attention to the way you treat your children. Maybe there can be some issues and some problems. So you need to reassess this field, the field of 5th house. If you want to invest, especially in speculative business, you should plan it very well and then act. For people with Libra Ascendant, Saturn will be retrograde mainly in your 4th house, where the Capricorn is. And this means that you should pay attention to your motherland, apartment, happiness. You should try to reassess what you want in your life. You should try to redo the things that you couldn't before, in order to create family, in order to create happiness for yourself. You should reassess what you really want. If you have problems with your apartment, houses, you should fix them. For all Scorpio Ascendant, Saturn will be retrograde in your 3rd house, the house of brothers, sisters, communication, art, own business, hobbies. So here you should reassess, you should pay attention, you should recheck and check what you need to fix in order to fulfill your dreams later when Saturn goes in Aquarius. For Sagittarius Ascendant, Saturn will be retrograde in your second house. This is the house of money, family. So basically, when Saturn is retrograde in Capricorn, this means that in the second house, this means that there can be some issues with money or family communication, the way you speak. Just pay attention, put effort what you need to change, what you need to reconstruct in order to fulfill your dreams when Saturn goes back in Aquarius in 2023. For all people who are Capricorn ascendant, Saturn will be retrograde over your first house. This is very important period. You should pay attention to you, to yourself, and you should plan the changes in your life. So now, in these few months, before Saturn, in April, May, at the beginning of June, before Saturn goes retrograde, you saw what you can change and what type of life you can get. And now you should go backwards a little bit, go inwards and check what you need in order to start a new life. Because when Saturn is over your ascendant, it is it makes you feel a little bit more burdened, a lot of duties, a lot of organization, construction, and now you need to change, you need to reassess everything in your life, what you need to change, what you don't need to change in order to fulfill your dream when Saturn goes to Aquarius. For all Aquarius people, Saturn will be retrograde mainly in your 12th house. This is foreign lands, spirituality, losses, expenditures, prisons, hospitals, foreign places. So if your life is related to foreign lands, you have to pay attention to your you should check what you need to change, what you need to reassess, what you need to fix in order to start a new life. So many of you may want to go to a foreign place or change something in your life, letting go of something new, letting go of the old life, of the old traumas, of the old way of living, and now you'll be able to go backwards and see what do I need to change, what I need to letting go, to forget and forgive in order to start my new life. And for all Pisces ascendant, Saturn will be, and moon sign, Saturn will be retrograde in your 11th house. The 11th house is the house of friends, money, income, dreams. So in order to start the new life when Saturn goes in Aquarius, first you need to reassess your friendship, you need to reassess your incomes, you need to reassess and reevaluate what kind of dreams you want and what kind of life you want, and you need to change this while Saturn is retrograde so you can start a new life when Saturn goes in Aquarius in 2023 officially. Because now this year Saturn will be in Aquarius just for 1 month and a little bit. Just we'll see what will be the new society. Okay? Of course, Saturn in retrograde, Saturn in Aquarius will give us new type of, if we speak about mundane astrology, this shows that a new type of world will be created, and of course you know about the war in Ukraine and Russia. So Saturn in Aquarius, I think, will give us more opportunities to build a new life on this planet, and hopefully it will be much better than this. Okay? Thank you for watching and see you soon.